Okay, just turned on this a little spur that goes off of Golden Gate Road to get the Signal Hill picnic area and parking lot. It's one of the more popular places in Saguaro West. In fact, when the CCC came in, the Civilian Conservation Corps, back in the 1930s, Signal Hill was so popular that they built the biggest picnic area and parking lot right here. This is where people want to come to see the petroglyphs. I'm probably going to say that wrong. Petroglyphs, petrographs, I'll explain it later. But plan on taking a hike, going up Manville Trail, up to Cactus Run Trail, then bringing Cactus Run back down and ending up on Signal Hill, seeing the petroglyphs, and if we can find a parking space.
Yeah, because it's spring break, so this is a great place to come then.
I'll find something. Okay, here we go. What I'm doing is what I'm calling Signal Hill Loop. You won't really find it on a map. I think we're looking for Manville Trail, hiking that for about 2 miles, and then grabbing Cactus Run, and then ending up at Signal Hill. First day of spring break today for colleges, so we're actually pretty crowded here. And this is kind of a guess on my part where the trail starts. Okay, that's where we're going to hopefully end up. Now, we have this trail going down, and there's a trail marker down here. So let's see if that gives us some idea of how to get where we want to go. I think the vast majority of the people that are out here today are just going to be going up Signal Hill. Rather than taking a hike.
So, if they're not carrying water bottles.
Yeah, no, you just said if you didn't hear. Hope so, because they're not carrying water bottles. Okay, here we go. Manville Trail. Anvil access, 9/10 of a mile, 2.4 mile to Cactus Run Trail, and that's what we're looking for. So I guess we're going to start up the wash. I hate washes. Just tires out your legs. You can just imagine what could be living in all these holes and crevices, right where this wash comes around. And there's my lovely bride up there who seems to have found a shortcut to take. Hello, lovely bride. Hallelujah. I think we're at the end of where we hike on the wash. And we have a sign that says trail this way. You can see why they call this Saguaro National Park. All the ones with the arms are the saguaros, the tall ones. About the only downside of this trail is we're running parallel to a road. And I thought out here on the other side of the Tucson Mountains, there won't be much traffic on it. But it seems to be the cars are pretty constant on it. Well, won't be perfectly out in just nature away from civilization, but still out in nature. Here's actually something interesting that you can find in the desert. Okay, you have this tall, very old saguaro going up. Okay. But then, surrounding the saguaro is a palo verde tree. It's the tree you see there with the green bark. Now, that would be known as the nurse tree for the saguaro. That a saguaro, when they first start growing, they can't take the summer heat and the sun. So you always find the ones that survive under a nurse tree that gives them shade. And then what you can see is as I just whacked my knee into a prickly pear cactus, these I don't know what to call them, bunches that are in the palo verde tree are mistletoe, which is actually a parasite. So what you see is just the interaction. The saguaro needs the palo verde, then the mistletoe, and it's like all working together, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, we're coming up to a trail marker, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so where we're at, if I hang a right on Manville Trail, this will take me over to Cactus Run in about a little better than 4/10 of a mile. But if I stay on Manville, another 4/10 of a mile, then we come to the start of Cactus Run Trail. In other words, what I'm trying to get at is once you get to this point, and we're taking this loop clockwise, that you get to this point and you say, I about had it, because hey, it's
another mile and a quarter.
Yeah. Melody says it's another mile and a quarter to go up to the start of Cactus Run, and it's 65 to 70, somewhere in there. Overcast today. I'm sweating a little, but if you're out here in the heat, you'd probably want to cut off. Okay, we made up our mind. We're going to cut off to the Ascent Trail. Today is the first full day of Great and Holy Lent, which means tonight is the Great Canon of St. Andrew Great, which is at 6 o'clock. And shall we say it's a rather aerobic worship service, probably the most aerobic worship service in the Orthodox faith. lots of matatas, a lot of prostrations. So it really wears you out pretty good. Great way to start laying. Get too tired after that service to even think about sitting. So for our bodies, it'd probably been better to try to do the little longer trail to get in better shape. But don't want to rush things, like taking my time when we're out hiking. So we're taking the shortcut. Okay. Just passed some people from Texas out here visiting Arizona. And perhaps we're coming up to the intersection here. Yeah, it's only 4/10 of a mile, but mostly a wash. So I got some exercise in. So let's see what we got here. Cactus Run Trail. Yep. So that away. And got a mile left to the picnic area. And we'll hit the Signal Hill on the way. Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this is classic low desert, southern Arizona. Some of the hikes we take, I talk about the high desert. See a lot more green, a lot more grasses, but 1,000 or 2 feet of elevation makes a difference. Man, they don't get as much rain down here, so it's a lot drier. But in exchange, you get the saguaros. See all the saguaros we're passing. Hoyas. I almost said choyas. What's wrong with me? So 9/10 of a mile. So I figure 7/10 of a mile will probably be back where the petroglyphs are. Yeah. Okay, I think we're at the end of Cactus Run Trail. Forgot to mention the Cactus Wren is the official state bird of Arizona. And I think we're coming up the back of Signal Hill here. Okay, we definitely found it. Wasn't the hill we just went up. We're going to go down a little bit, and there'd be people. I see parking lot. I see cars. So we're getting there. If you're wondering what that bar is for, that's where you put your horses if you're out here riding. You can't take the horses up on the top of the hill. Okay, made it to the top. And you're probably not going to see them in this shot, but I'll get the camera off, do some close-ups of these rocks here. I'm just covered in the drawings. Okay, coming down the hill. Just say if you come up this way, you got a little steeper of a climb. Well, that's the hike for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Try to get out hiking once a week. We haven't been so good at that. But if you want to see more videos, press the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when new videos come out. And just the last thing to see on this trip, I always like the danger, keep off. And then they build this walkway. But what we have here is an old dam. This side, you can kind of see the old stone dam. But nobody took care of it. So all the sediment built up. So on this side, you can see how the water just lays in here after it rains, so you get the grass. But then coming across this side, we're walking across the dam now, you just have where it flows down. But beautiful day. Talked to some nice people, and it's a nice hike to get out and take if you're in the Tucson area. Well, everyone have a blessed day. See you in the next video.